Hi, dear students. So today, what we are going to see is a very interesting topic in mathematics. That is algebra, right? The basics of algebra already we have learned this, but we should know um, who did the math calculations in this algebra and who is called the father of algebra. So first, the Alexandrian. The name is Diophantus. Um, He is an Alexander mathematician who was very much interested to do all the mathematical calculations in the algebraic questions. And also is the author of the book Arithmetica. And he did all the arithmetic series in algebra. So that's why is called the father of algebra. So this Diophantus is called the father of algebra. Before we will start this algebra, so why it is very difficult to understand about this concept is algebra is an abstract concept. So why this is abstract? So we can show the objects in real life uh, examples to the students. But in this algebra, if you see that the unknown values, we can take this the unknown value is x. We can assuming the unknown values as x, y, or and z like that. So that's why if we are not able to think logically, it is very difficult to understand the algebra. But it's actually, you believe me, students, this is very easiest topic. And today, just we will recall whatever we have learned in the previous classes. So algebra is introduced in the sixth standard itself. So just we will recall also. What are the words we learned in this previous? Yes, very good. Constant and yes, variables and then yeah, good. Degree of the degree and then polynomials. So what is we recall? What are this? Yes, constant. So if we should understand the concept of these means, just we'll see one example. Here I have drawn one square and one rectangle and then one big square. So let us take this. The side of the square is 2x and in square all the sides are equal. So here length is also 2x and width is also 2x. Let us take this side as 2x and this as y. And here we will take this. This is also a square, no? So both sides are, all the sides are equal. So the value is a square. Suppose if I want to find the area of these diagrams of, as this is the square, the area of square is, yes, very good, a into a square units. So here the value of a is 2x into 2x. So this is 4x square units. Again, let us come to this rectangle. That is, the area of rectangle is L and B square units. Very good. So here the value of length is 2x and breadth is y. Here we can get the answer is 2xy square units. Again, the another square, that is y into y, that is y square units. If suppose I want to find the total area of all these square means, just we can add it 4x square. By adding these all the squares, we can get the total value. 4x square plus 2xy plus y square. If you take this is called the arithmetic expressions, right? Okay. So polynomials. Again, we will come this. What is constant in this? Constant is in any polynomial or arithmetic expressions, any real number is called a constant. So here, what are the numbers in this expressions? That is 4, comma 2, and these are called the constant. Then what is variables? Variables means it is varying each sum to sum. That's why. So the values may be differ. That's why this is called variables. Generally, the variables are identified or represented by all the alphabets. That is A, B, C, and up to Z, whatever is here in this polynomial. What are the variables we have? One is X, here another one is Y. So the variables are X and Y. Very good. And next is the degree of the polynomial. So what is the degree of the polynomial is the highest power of the expressions. So that is called the degree of the polynomial. We will take again this the same thing. Power, there are such conditions to find the degree of the polynomial. The degree should be a number. It should not be any negative values and then any fractions. So here if you see this, the highest power we can take this. How to find the highest power? Here we have a doubts. Again I will write this. Then we will continue this. That is, for example, 4x square plus 2x plus 3. Right? In this, I told you the degree is called the highest power of the polynomial. Here, the power is x to the power of 2, and here the power is, if it is not given with, obviously it is 1. It is a constant value. So constant means what I told you, it is a number. So here which is the highest value, this 2 and 1? 2 is the highest value. So the degree of this polynomial is 2. Right? Ma'am, I have another doubt now. Yes, carry on. Now I'll take this 2x cube plus 4x square y3 plus 3y. It has this polynomial has consist of many variables and a constant. Here we will take each term. In this, x is the variable, and what is the highest power of this is 3. Right? Let us take this. It has two variables. So what we have to do, if the variables are not same, we have to add the powers of the variable. So here the variable of this x power is 2 and this y variable is 3. So what is the highest power is 5. So here the variable y, the power is 1. So when comparing these 3, 5 and 1, which is the highest power? Yes, exactly. 5 is the highest power. So what is the degree of this polynomial is 5. Right? So I will show one more example for this. So before that, as I told you, if it is a polynomial, it has a certain conditions. The power should not be a negative value. So I will write one or two examples and let me know whether this is the polynomial or not. 2x plus y. Is this a polynomial or not? Yes, it is a polynomial. What is the degree of this is? Very good. The power of this is 1 and here also 1. If the powers are same means we can take that as a degree 1. Now can I write some more things? 2x minus 4 plus 3y square. Let me know whether this is a polynomial or not. Yes, it is not a polynomial because the power has negative values. So if one expression is a polynomial means the power should not be a negative values, it should be a positive values only. So this is not polynomial. And another conditions I told you, 2x power 1 by 2 plus 3y square. Let me know this is polynomial or not. Yes, you're right. This is not a polynomial because the power has a fractions. So it is not a polynomial. So what is the general form of this polynomial? We are telling about this polynomial, no? what is the general term of the polynomial? This is general form of the polynomial. P of x is equal to a n x to the power n plus a n minus 1 x to the power n minus 1 plus and so on a2 x square plus a1 x plus a0. So in this x and x is the variable and a1, a2, a3 are the constant terms. The next is what we are going to see is a standard form of a polynomial. So standard form is if we will write the polynomial in a increasing order to the powers or decreasing order to the powers, that is called the standard form of a polynomial. For example, 3x power 5 plus 2x plus 3x square plus 1. Here the powers are not in the increasing order or decreasing order. If you will write that like that, 3 highest power is 3x power 5, the next power is plus 3x square, the next is plus 2x plus 1. It may be increasing or decreasing, or else we can write that 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus 3x power 5. It may be written on increasing or decreasing. This is called the standard form of a polynomial. So next is types of polynomial. We will divide this into two categories. One is based on terms. How many terms are there in the polynomial? And another one is based on degree. What is degree? I told you the highest power of the polynomial. So based on terms, based on degree. Based on terms, the first one is monomial, the next one is binomial, and third one is trinomial. These are the three categories. One is based on the terms. Based on degree, that is constant, linear, quadratic. Let's see this, what we have written is, okay, quadratic polynomial. So monomial, the meaning of this mono is called the 1. So in any polynomial, if it has a single term, only one term, that type of polynomial is called a monomial polynomial. For examples, 2x, 3y, 5z, like this, right? 5z or 5zt, whatever is, right? So these are called the monomial expressions. The next is binomial expressions. So bi means 2. So in any polynomial, if it has two terms, that is called the binomial expressions. That is 2x plus 5. So with the arithmetic operations, whatever is it, maybe plus, minus, the multiplication and the division, whatever is, right? Minus 3 plus 6y. So if any polynomial has two terms, that is called the binomial expressions. The another one is trinomial. Tri means generally 3. If any polynomial has 3 terms, that is called a trinomial polynomial. That means 2x cubed plus 3y plus z, or minus 4x square plus 2x plus 1, whatever it has, 3 terms. 1, 2, 3. We don't consider about the powers here, only the terms we have to consider. Here 1, this is 2. Here only one term we have. So monomial expression, binomial expression, and trinomial expressions, right? The next is based on the degree. There's a constant polynomial. Constant means only a numbers. The power is nothing we have. So constant means 5, 3, 2. Generally we have learned about already, variables and constant. So constant means A numbers has no powers here. It has a zero. So linear means a single. So here we will consider about the degrees, not the terms. Right? So linear means 3x, 5y, minus 2z. Here the power of this x is 1, y power 1, z power is 1. So this is called a linear polynomial expression. And quadratic means 2. If the highest degree of the polynomial is 2, that is called a quadratic polynomial. 2x square plus 3y plus 2. And some more example is minus 3z square plus 2x, or minus 4x square plus 1. Here we don't consider about the number of terms on the expressions, but we have to consider about the degree of the expressions. So I hope today you can understand what I taught you. The next class we will continue the remainder. Thank you.